For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone. After the Wildcat men's basketball team posts a huge 94-73 victory over Arkansas State, we've got a couple of seniors here, guard Jaylen Franklin and forward Jaren Lewis, both of whom had big nights. Jay Frank, you went for 24 points. You made 10 of 12 shots. You did not take a shot on Tuesday night, so tell me the difference in the game and why you took 12 tonight and you didn't take any the other night.
It was the way they guarded me. They couldn't guard our post last game, and I was just threw it in there, and we got a bucket every time. And this game, they couldn't guard the middle bar screen, so it just I took what the defense gave me basically.
But Jaren, when you look at a night like that, one after the other, it tells you that this team really doesn't care about what the final stats say for each player, right?
Right. Coach preaches to us all the time, equal opportunity offense. We run good stuff, and really just what Jaylen said, we just take what the defense gives us. It could be anybody's night. You just have to step up and be ready.
Leave the stats to people like me. You went for 18 points and 15 rebounds. It's your 15th career double-double. Tell me how you felt like the flow of the game went tonight. You never trailed in the game.
Yeah, I felt like we were in pretty good control of the game. Jaylen did a great job in the passing lanes to help us get some crucial stops. And we just stayed locked in, and that was really key to controlling the pace and controlling the tempo of the game.
Jaylen, tonight Coach Golding played a lot of players, and I didn't sense much of a drop-off no matter who he put in. What would you have to say about the way your teammates played tonight?
They played excellent, and I'm grateful for them. And like Jaren said, it's Coach call your name. You just got to be able to step up, and our freshmen stepped up big time.
You know, Joe Pleasant, Jaren, isn't going to have a stat line that wows anybody, but how would you gauge how he played against some pretty big guys in there?
Oh, he was crucial on defense. Joe's really strong. He really helps us a lot inside, especially with Jelani going down sometimes and Jelani needed a break. Joe's big, stepping up, just being solid all the time, so he really helps us.
All right, let's bring in your head coach here, Joe Golding. His team gets a big win, 21-point win tonight. You never trailed. There were some times they made runs, but every time they did, your team answered, Coach.
Yeah, I thought we were disciplined, against their run. I didn't have to call a timeout either. I was kind of trying to see if we could weather the storm and we could have some leadership with those two seniors right there. And I thought they did a great job. We were able to bounce back and quit the run with a big bucket or, pull the ball out and run something. So I was proud of the way they executed. There's plenty of things we can work on. This is game one against a Division I opponent, and we're going to get better. But I thought there were some good things to work off of.
Peyton Ricks went for double digits points tonight, but I thought his defense was solid tonight.
Yeah, I think he's probably one of our best defenders, on the perimeter, and he's shown that through the summer and fall. We've obviously made a switch on the defensive end. We're getting out and pressuring a little bit more, and I thought tonight it created some turnovers. We turned people over a lot last year, more than we ever have since I've been a head coach, but we never got easy baskets. It seemed like it was always 3-on-3s or 2-on-2s. Tonight we got some turnovers and we got breakaways, so I don't know how many points we stole, say 10 points on those steals. That's a big part of the margin.
I thought B.J. Maxwell hit a few big shots. He made a bucket on the baseline second half when they had made a little bit of a run, not an easy shot. Then he makes 2 threes. He seemed to me to take shots within the flow of the offense.
He is. He's doing a lot better job of being disciplined and taking shots that the offense give and not trying to have to create or try to always make the play. And we're coaching him really hard. And to his credit, he's taking the coaching and he's producing. The one thing you don't have to tell BJ is the confidence. He's always going to have confidence, and that's what I like about him. He's not afraid to take those shots, and he's in his career he's hit those shots. He's just become a more disciplined player. He showed tonight, and he's got to continue to be consistent with that. We need him and Ricks to be really consistent at what they do, and they're off to a good start through 2 scrimmages. Arlington Baptist in this game doing that.
Tonight you get 25 minutes almost from Damian Daniels, your freshman at the point guard.
Yeah, we thought when they started pressing, against us, we thought, we had him and Jay Frank on the floor. It's tough to pressure with those guys, and we can get the floor spaced out. And I thought we were able to get them spaced out and create some easy opportunities. But I thought Damian did a good job. I'm really excited for him with 1 turnover. He's got to quit looking at me every time to call something. He's got to take some more leadership. I think when Jaren and Jay Frank and those guys are on the floor, Damian's got, when the ball's in his hand, he's got to lead. He's got to talk to those guys.
It'd be hard for a freshman,
though. Tough, but I think each time he goes out there, he'll get better. And Jelani went down obviously with a little ankle sprain, and I thought Joe played some great minutes. Farquhar gave us a lift right there. Colton played some good minutes. So I thought there was a lot of good things by a lot of guys tonight. And the most important thing is they played their first Division I game. We got tape, and we'll get better.
So now you have a chance to, as you say, check the tape, but you get ready for a really quality opponent again, University of Denver from the Summit League. They've got an all-conference player. It's a good-looking outfit you'll play, and it's your first road game next year.
Yeah,
next week.
It'll be our first road test of the year, and so obviously we'll get on the airplane for the first time together and travel somewhere else against a really, really good opponent. I have not seen them at all, but we'll lock into them this weekend, and we'll come up with a game plan. And obviously, I've read a lot about them over the summer, and they're going to be a really good team. They're picked high in their league. They're getting a lot of love in the mid-major stuff, but that's what we want. These guys want to be tested. I think it's a fair schedule where we're going to go on the road and we're going to play some really good opponents and prepare us for conference play. It's a tough stretch for us right now. We got Denver on the road, and we had Arkansas State tonight, Denver on the road, and then we go out to Pacific for 3 Division I games. So it's 5 Division I games here in a row, and 4 of those being on the road. So this team's going to get tested.
Last thing, it wasn't about revenge. I didn't sense from you tonight with Arkansas State, but they got you pretty good at their place. It was a test, is what I sensed from you tonight.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Coach Bellotto. I think he's a really good coach. He obviously comes from Louisville, where they've done a great job. He knows what he's doing. He's got a lot of new pieces. He's only got 2 starters returning, and I think their team's going to continue to get better. But I got nothing respect for those guys and their staff and how they do things. I've known, through my time at Little Rock, we've played against Arkansas State a bunch. So the more important thing for me was they beat us last year. We only get one more chance at them, and we took care of our home floor. And you and I talked before the game. It's really important that we take care of home court. We've got to win our games at home, and tonight was the first step in that direction.
ACU now 2-0 overall, 2-0 at home. First big road test next Thursday night against the University of Denver. You can catch it on the ACU Sports Network.